Namaste, my name is Sanat Kumar. Welcome back to the Manana podcast. Manana is a Sanskrit word that means reflection or contemplation. In this podcast, I'll be sharing my deep, insightful reflections for you to contemplate and hence live a life of fulfillment. I hope you find great value in today's episode. Scrap your book. By book, I'm not referring to that book we used to use in our school days, which consisted of thick papers on which we were instructed to paste collages of images related to a specific theme. But of course, you can perceive your life to be a scrapbook too. That will be more creative than the lines of words. But when I say scrap your book, what I mean is a fresh start. Okay, the main focus here is the verb scrap. I mean, discard your book, discard your storyline so far. How you see yourself, how others see you, how you think others see you. Discard all that. As I said, imagine your life to be a book. Scrap or discard all the pages that have been filled till now. And I'm not suggesting something random here. Doing this may change your life. And this is exactly what led me to write my first book, The Flower of Fulfillment. And in this episode, I share the benefits and a few pointers to keep in mind while rethinking and redesigning your life. 1. Accountability. Of course, there'll be some things you cannot change, like your parents' genetically inherited traits and mainly the actions you took till now. They have a lot of huge influence. But nonetheless, the whole point of this exercise is to give yourself the full authority from now on to make choices you truly want. When you discard everything from the past and look forward to starting your life fresh from scratch, what's happening is that you're not only given full authority, but it also means you're taking full responsibility for whatever happens to your life from now on. In simple words, you are making yourself totally accountable for your life. Point number 2, think again. And once you've decided to start thinking about and living your life from scratch, it's not just full authority over your life that you get to enjoy. Starting from scratch also means you're getting a second chance at designing your life. And that means you're creating an opportunity to think about your life again. Because we missed that at the first time, right? Think about all of your life choices. Everything from your career and your purpose to your ideal relationship status. Think again, rethink everything. Think about all of those again. What would be your ideal work? Why do you think it is your ideal work? Is it because it makes a lot of money? Or that your parents want you to become that? If it is just because of money, there are a million different ways to make money. So I'm saying this because don't get trapped by those silly reasons, okay? If you want to make money, there are a million ways, okay? And remember, you have full authority. You're not obligated to any of your past pseudo goals, nor to your parents, friends, cousins, anyone. Think about everything from scratch. It's okay if you have made some other decisions, you need not hold on to it now, okay? It's okay. You can admit that you were wrong. You're wrong, I am wrong. Everybody makes mistakes. It's okay. So that is the point of this whole exercise, right? Scratching that and restarting again. Pointer 3, play the long game. Thinking all of it again also means you get to make choices like a player who's playing the long game. We've already discussed this in the episode Play the Long Game. We must see life in both ways. I told then, I am saying again, we must accept that we might die now or yesterday. We might have died yesterday or tomorrow. And at the same time, we must also see life as a long journey. Hence, when you're rethinking all of your life choices again, think about what kind of health you wish to have when you are 60. What amount of financial freedom do you wish to have at the age of 30 or 40 or whatever? Think about what you would love to work on till your last breath. Not the benefits. I'm saying what would you love to work on? What gives you that flow state? Think about how you will be serving humanity till your last breath. Think about sustainability. So that is the third point. Play the long game. Fourth point. Now or never. I must admit, now or never is slightly an exaggeration. I'm not discarding that someone can turn over their life completely when they wish to. But it is mostly true to most people that if you're not able to choose and be happy now, and if you think you'll be happy some other day far in the future, it's not hope, it's a delusion, right? Because most probably you won't be happy. Happiness is in the now. We've heard this too many times that it sounds cliche now, but that's true. And we must design our life, our daily life, for happiness, and that's why we need habits. So that comes to point number 5: habits. After you've thought about your life in the broadest and long view, it's time to think about and implement habits that are essential to living the life you just imagined. For example, if you said you want to be in great health at 60, you have to ask yourself this: have you implemented exercising daily as your habit? Do you eat healthy? Do you get sound sleep every night? Have you adopted yoga as the lifestyle? If you said no to any of these questions, then you probably cannot live the life you just dreamt of, right? These things are very simple. What I'm saying is very, very simple, but many people overlook it. They say they want a good life, but they'll forget health is most important, and they just, oh, I don't know, overwork or something like that, and they burn out. That's all. If your work or career or anything is obstructing that ideal life, then it is time to rethink even that work, right? Whatever it is, whatever it is that is obstructing that ideal life, it is time to rethink even that. Point number 6: awareness. And then there's awareness at the core of everything. To do all these, you must have awareness. You must have an awareness of life and of yourself. If you don't know what aspects of life, if at all, it does contribute how much to the fulfillment in life, how can you invest in them in your daily life, to even know what habits to inculcate and stick to, you must have awareness, right? That's a perfect segue to my book, The Flower of Fulfillment. I think can be a lot of help to you in this area. I'll conclude this episode by insisting again to scrap your book. I urge you to again rethink and redesign your life, keeping these pointers in your mind. I hope you received excellent value in today's episode. To know more, head over to sanatkumarnahibi.com, and if you haven't already, check out my book, The Flower of Fulfillment. Thank you for listening, and I wish you have a great day.